Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video we are talking about Monster Hunter Rise. Howdy doody everybody, I hope you are well, and who is here?
Howdy doody everybody, it's me.
What? He's throwing them off, yes, this is it. This
Howdy
is the type of energy.
gang today.
This is the type of energy that I need. Let's do this. So today is the day that I've been waiting for. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game, and now it's time to shine. This is the Chameleus Longsword. So this is going to be one of the best longsword builds that you can build as of patch 3.0. It's made some changes. Obviously, a lot of the weapons have got better in places and whatever, but I just wanted to show you what I'm going to be using. The parts in it, you can switch out. Listen to what I'm going to say, guys, before you get angry. You post that there's better builds out there. You can switch out what is needed. I'm just showing you the basic components. So if you have something that you prefer, put that down in the comments so that other people can use it. But I'm using what I prefer for the moment. Okay, but this is what I found to be good. Okay, cool. You just always have to get out of the way, Paradise, so that people know, because loads of time people are just like, my build. So, have you used the Chameleus Longsword before?
I've used the one before the update.
Yeah.
I've not used the new one since the update. Obviously, it was like pretty much one of the coolest looking ones before the update anyway. So the fact that it's actually now like a viable, usable, really good one is
Goes in Viz.
pretty awesome.
It goes in Viz. That is like the coolest
Exactly.
thing. It goes in Viz.
You know what? Actually, no. I'm jealous. This is not acceptable. How have they made like the longsword pretty much the only one that goes invisible when all the other weapons are basically the same? They have like the same kind of a blade that can also go invisible, but doesn't. What's this favoritism for the longsword?
Get scammed. I don't know what it is. There is blatant favoritism for the longsword, like across the board. Like it just always gets like the best stuff. It was just there was like weapons in the other Monster Hunter games that are like that. I guess it's the devs. Like I don't know.
You know what it is?
What?
They're like, we're not gonna fix Helmbreak 100%, so we'll give you a cool looking longsword.
True. True. Alright, so obviously the weapon is called the Phantom Mirage, and then the parts and the components that you're going to need for this is the Kaiser Crown. Kaiser Crown is like literally one of the staple pieces. The way that they brought it in from like the last patch is just so very good. It's just got a bunch of critical eye on it and stuff, and crit boost, which is huge. And then you got the Vike Mail, which is really good, which doesn't necessarily have any skills on it, but it has like slots in it that you need. So it's got a 3 slot and a 2 slot that you can slot in there. So I've slotted in like handicraft, which allows the longsword to go up to white, a couple of hits of white sharpness as well, which is pretty cool now. So that
is the trick to look out for in a lot of weapons. If one handicraft takes it to white, then with a couple points of protective polish, or even like if you have enough, Master's Touch could even be viable as well.
So that's the choices that you have here, right? There's a bunch of different things that you can swap out. So you can swap it out for like Master's Touch and go that way if you want to, but I've gone for the protective polish route as well. So
we'll say this: the Master's Touch one version is actually better for weapons like the dual blades, and I think also the insect blade that have an innate proc chance to not consume sharpness. So that's like this like multi-stacked like chance to not use sharpness. Whereas I don't think the longsword has that, so protective polish might be the better way to go.
Yeah. So the braces is where it's like you're changing most of your stuff, by the way, guys. So you can either go with like the Valstrat braces, you can go with I think the Sinister braces. There's a couple of other braces that you can swap out to get different configurations on this build. They're all decent choices. I've gone with the barrier ones, just so that I can get some additional protective polish in there. It also comes with like maximum might, which is the kind of like an additional bonus there. So it's not as good as it was in previous games, but it's nice to just have it there as like a free skill on the actual point. And then you have obviously the Anjanath coil. I was about to say Van braces, but the Anjanath coil comes with a bunch of different stuff on there as well. But this is kind of like a staple piece, right? I think a load of builds like use this for like the melee weapons, so you guys should be familiar with this if you haven't got this already. So yeah, we're just trying to get our attack up.
The
We're trying to
Coil is such a good one. Like, in fact, a lot of the pieces you have here are staples in of the builds that we will have going forwards. One exception is you obviously have the Barrier fan braces there, whereas the Valstrax ones with the Wex 2 with a 2 slot, which makes it like Wex 3, is potentially viable in sub builds now. But outside of that, I think that what you've got here is the framework for the staple build.
Yeah, definitely. And then I've got the Hunter's Greaves, and then the other choices that you have for it are like either the Hunter's Greaves or the what's the other one? The Ingot Greaves. The Ingot Greaves. So you can swap those out as much as you want to and make it work wherever. But basically, what you are looking for in setup is just attack, crit boost, weakness exploit, and then quick sheath, and then protective polish. For me personally, because that's my choice, but those attack ones is what you kind of really go for, and you kind of want to get to the level 4 on the attack boost and the level 4 on the crit icons, so you can benefit from those bonuses in an optimal way more so. But what's going to be super make or break about this, guys, is that you need to make sure that you have a quick sheath talisman with a 2 slot and a 2 slot.
This is where I'm like, no, I do not have this.
but
that is a nice talisman to have, though. And
yeah,
that does let you push the build further if you have not just the 1 2 slot, but the double 2 slot is really allowing you to squeeze more into it.
Yeah. So to get like this is obviously you just have to go on hunts and go for it basically, and just gun for it and make sure that you can get it. The more hunts you do, the more chance that you get it. But I've had the best chance of doing it in Rebirth. I think I just got mine without necessarily noticing. I might have even got this in one of the talisman unboxing videos that I did. So this is make or break. You're potentially going to need this for all your longsword builds. Like I haven't seen or tried or seen anybody really using a longsword build without this. So make sure that you get this talisman, or some of your builds are going to be, you're going to have a hard time on it. So this is like the make or break talisman. You can obviously try and go for other ones, but
guys, don't feel bad if you don't have it. I don't have it. Don't feel bad. You're not alone, okay? But what a lot of people probably will have is or may potentially have, is a quick sheath 2 with 1 2 slot. I think I have one like that, and I think make it unlucky across the board.
So you can just drop something.
Drop a point of something. Yeah.
Which isn't too bad. It's not like everybody out there is like some god tier hunter anyway. So even if you're just not that optimal, like the way that you're going to get more optimal is by learning the monster. So make sure that you are out there hunting, not getting clomped, taking your time, re-hunting the monster. Solo is the best way to do it. And it's a good time. One of the other things I would suggest putting in your builds, and I just found it, I haven't put on this one, but I found it just a great time, is diversion. If you're hunting solo, it just means the monster focuses you a lot more, so that you can make sure that the attention on it is on you, so that you can get those counters in, so it doesn't go off to some random small monster and you just get left in the lurch basically, and it kind of just messes up your whole flow.
Well, especially for longsword, where especially for hit the counters, so you want them coming to you.
Yeah. So that is it, really. There's other swords that you can actually make. Obviously, the Tigrex sword is still up there as well. I kind of really like the Tigrex longsword because it's got like the big damage numbers on the helm breakers, right? Where if you build it up so that it has Silkbind boost on it, you get those huge numbers on that as well. I've heard that the new Elder sword is pretty good for like water monsters as well, so that works pretty well against like water monsters because it's got anti-aquatic species on that for the ramp skill. So there's a couple of longswords that have come into viability, but that's it for now, really. What do you think of the build, Paradise? I think it's quite spicy.
It looks tasty, and you're using that new upgrade to the Midas longsword. Like I said, already a really cool looking one. I can't see anything on here that you're missing. You've got weakness exploit, you've got crit boost, you have a bunch of crit eye, you've got a bunch of attack boost, you hit level 4 in attack boost, that's an important bump for the 5% bonus. Obviously quick sheath because you're on longsword, speed sharpening, you're going to want that for your protected polish, and you've even got some cheeky free meal in there, which I know is your favourite comfy one.
Comfy one. It's got maximum might, it's got a bit of handicraft to push it to white,
maximum might is really good actually, especially for longsword. I wonder if there's a way to rejiggle it so that you can get some more maximum might and lose some crit eye, because you can still get a lot of affinity from 3 points in maximum might. I know you're using the Kaiser Crown, which gives you 3 points in that critical eye, though, so it might not. I don't think anything really overshines the Kaiser Crown, to be honest. So.
You know what someone's gonna say? I didn't put my Rampage on my longsword yet, but this is my second version of it, so watch out.
You want a defense boost.
I want defense boost, 100%, or the Camellia Soul. What did you find out about the Camellia Soul, by the way?
I found out that it's terrible and you don't want to use it. Essentially, the attack boost from Camellia Soul is more than the attack boost 3 of the Rampage skill, but the proc chance is so rare, and it literally consistently took me 20 minutes of loading in and out the training room to proc it, and I tested it on 4 different weapons, and it was the same time on each weapon, so it's a very unlikelihood chance to proc the attack boost.
How long does it last?
In the 4 buff. It lasts 60 seconds, but there's also an internal cooldown, so you can't overlap the buffs. So if you get defense buff, you have to wait 60 seconds for it to end, then wait for it to proc again on hit, which can sometimes be instant, can sometimes take like 20 hits, depending. It is RNG. Yeah. And then you might get like the heal, which also procs if you're already full health, so it's a waste. And it was also the most common one to proc from my experience, and I tested this for like 2 hours, like literally in the training room. So yeah, don't do Camellia Soul. Do yourself a favor and just put attack boost on. It's more over the course of the hunt, having that consistent attack boost is gonna yield you better results than praying to get the attack boost proc on the actual like buff.
Yeah, and that is it for the video. Paradise roasting Camellia Soul into the ground.
I wasted my life testing this skill, and it's not worth
it's not good! Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you test this out. If you're not a longsword user, jump on this, try it out. It's quite an easy build to make, and a load of the parts and components can be used on a load of the other weapons anyway. I feel like I use a bunch of this for my bow build, a bunch of this for other stuff in general. So definitely build these parts and these components, because they're basically the DPS set for this patch, essentially. So, Paradise, what's your video for today?
I'm going to be doing some builds as well. We're going to have a greatsword build and a couple dual blade builds that I'm utilising, obviously, the new pieces and the new upgrades, and sort of seeing what you can change to your sets now that we have the new update. And they are looking pretty spicy.
Yeah, so the greatsword build is looking very nice. So definitely go check that out. This is it. Go check it out, because it uses a new armor set as well. Not all the time you have to go for like this is a crazy build. So go check it out. Go check it out.
There's a reason it's for greatsword.
There's a reason why it's for greatsword. It's really cool. Anyway, guys, so we will see you tomorrow. No, we'll see you on Monday with another video. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.